The hip-hop world is on fire tonight, and fans can't stop talking about the latest explosive development between Oblock and Chief Keef. What started as subtle hints and Instagram posts has now exploded into one of the most shocking storylines in the streets and the music industry combined. Oblock, known for his loyal stance in Chicago's drill scene, just dropped a response that nobody saw coming after Chief Keef publicly linked up with NBA YoungBoy, a move that's sending shockwaves through both camps. Social media is buzzing as fans try to decipher what this alliance really means, and whether old loyalties are being tested in ways we've never seen before. From leaked DMs to viral tweets, the streets are speaking, and the tension is palpable. For years, Chief Keef has been a polarizing figure, sometimes hailed as the king of drill, sometimes criticized for his unexpected moves and alliances, but this connection with NBA YoungBoy feels different. It's not just about music, it's about influence, respect, and territory. Oblock, representing the legacy of Chicago's drill culture, isn't the type to stay quiet when big names make moves that could affect the dynamics of the game. Now, with Oblock's latest statement dropping like a bomb, the question on everyone's lips is simple. Is this a warning, a diss, or the beginning of something bigger? Fans are dissecting every word, every emoji, every subtle shade in his post, and the speculation is running wild. And the stakes couldn't be higher. With NBA YoungBoy's massive following and Chief Keef's legendary status in drill music, this connection could redefine alliances, spark new rivalries, and potentially change the map of influence in hip-hop forever. Oblock's response isn't just a post. It's a declaration, and the streets are already reacting with memes, videos, and comment threads that are blowing up faster than anyone anticipated. Industry insiders are weighing in, predicting what could happen next, while hardcore fans are ready to defend their favorite artist at all costs. In this digital age, every move is public, and every response matters. Oblock's words are already being replayed, dissected, and debated in forums, Instagram lives, and Twitter threads across the world. The energy is electric, the tension is real, and one thing is clear: no one in the hip-hop game is staying silent. What happens next could escalate into one of the most talked-about feuds or collaborations in recent memory, and fans everywhere are holding their breath, waiting for the next move. The streets have been buzzing non-stop since Oblock dropped his response to Chief Keef linking up with NBA YoungBoy, and the tension in the drill scene has reached an entirely new level. Fans from both Chicago and New Orleans are watching closely, analyzing every post, every comment, and every subtle hint from the artists themselves. It's no secret that Chief Keef has always been unpredictable, making moves that shock even the most seasoned insiders, but partnering with NBA YoungBoy has sparked questions about loyalties, influence, and control within hip-hop. Oblock's response came with a tone that fans describe as equal parts caution and authority, signaling that while he isn't afraid to speak up, he also knows the stakes are higher than ever. Social media erupted within minutes, with clips, reactions, and speculations flooding Instagram stories and Twitter feeds. Memes surfaced immediately. But behind the humor, there's a serious conversation brewing. What does this mean for Chicago drill's influence, and how will Oblock respond if this alliance grows stronger? For anyone following the evolution of the genre, this is the kind of moment that could define the next chapter in street music culture. Digging deeper into Oblock's history, it's clear why his response carries so much weight. For years, Oblock has been the backbone of Chicago's drill scene, supporting young artists, controlling narratives, and maintaining respect among the city's most influential figures. Any perceived disrespect or movement by outsiders, no matter how big, doesn't go unnoticed. Chief Keef's partnership with NBA YoungBoy touches multiple layers of this ecosystem. It's not just a music collaboration, it's a potential power shift. Analysts are already drawing comparisons to past rivalries, noting that alliances like this can either create a new wave of cross-city dominance or ignite tensions that spiral out of control. Every lyric, every track, and every social media post is now being read as a potential message to someone else, and fans are dissecting Oblock's response word by word. The way he positioned himself makes it clear. He isn't here for petty feuds, but he also isn't willing to let others manipulate the game without pushback. The impact of Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy teaming up can't be overstated. Both artists command massive followings, with thousands of fans ready to defend them and millions watching their every move. This collaboration, or even the potential for one, creates a ripple effect across platforms and communities. From TikTok trends to YouTube reactions, fans are speculating about how this could shape music releases, concert tours, and even street credibility. Oblak's response, while measured, is a statement of authority. He's signaling that he's aware of the power dynamics at play and that he isn't going to allow any moves to go unchecked. The digital community, known for amplifying tensions, has been relentless, creating a storm of debate over who will gain more influence and whether Chicago's drill scene can maintain its dominance. The energy is palpable, and the streets are reacting with a mix of anticipation, excitement, and concern, fully understanding that these developments could escalate beyond music and into real-world implications. Fans are also paying close attention to the subtleties in Oblak's messaging. The way he worded his post, the emojis he used, and even the timing of his response all being analyzed for hidden meaning. Hip-hop insiders and bloggers are dissecting every angle, trying to figure out whether this is a warning, a call for respect, or the beginning of a new alliance of his own. The fact that he chose to respond publicly rather than through whispers in the streets adds a layer of intensity to the situation, showing that he is willing to assert dominance while still maintaining credibility. Discussions have spread far beyond Chicago, reaching YoungBoy's New Orleans base and other major music hubs, creating cross-city chatter that's growing louder by the hour. The viral potential of this storyline is enormous, and everyone in the culture seems to sense that the next move could either escalate into a legendary feud or set the stage for unexpected collaboration. The reactions from fans have been both wild and telling. Instagram comments are filled with messages defending both sides, while Twitter threads are blowing up with heated debates over respect, loyalty, and music influence. Some fans are calling this a game-changer moment, suggesting that if Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy continue to collaborate, it could redefine drill music nationwide. Others believe that Oblak's measured yet firm response ensures that Chicago's drill credibility remains intact, and that any overreach from outside forces will be met with resistance. One thing is certain, nobody is ignoring this situation. Every upload, every story, every interview now carries the potential to either diffuse or escalate the tension. Oblak has made it clear that he's paying attention, that he's ready to act if necessary. And that this isn't just about music, it's about respect, influence, and legacy in a culture where every move is watched and remembered. The next few days are going to be critical, and fans are glued to their screens, waiting for the next post, the next video, and the next hint of what happens next in this explosive saga. As the story continues to unfold, the tension between Oblak, Chief Keef, and NBA YoungBoy has only intensified. Overnight, social media has become a battlefield of opinions, theories, and predictions, with fans from every corner of the hip-hop world weighing in on what this alliance could mean. Every post Chief Keef drops, every snippet YoungBoy teases, and every subtle response from Oblak is now being dissected like evidence in a high-stakes courtroom. The stakes are not just musical, they are cultural. Chief Keef has always carried the legacy of Chicago drill, while NBA YoungBoy commands a passionate following that stretches across states, and the intersection of these worlds threatens to shift the balance of influence in ways that few expected. For Oblak, this is about more than just defending a neighborhood or music style. It's about preserving respect and authority in a culture where loyalty and reputation are everything. Fans have been replaying videos, screenshots, and interviews in endless loops, trying to catch even the smallest clue about what might come next. Every cryptic line or emoji is treated like a breadcrumb leading to the next chapter of this story, and the energy in the streets and online is electric. The significance of this moment is amplified by the history each of these artists carries. Chief Keef isn't just another rapper. He is the face of an era, someone whose moves have historically influenced trends and street hierarchies. His decision to link with NBA YoungBoy is being interpreted by some as a strategic alliance, while others see it as a potential betrayal of Chicago roots. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy's trajectory has been nothing short of meteoric. His ability to connect with younger audiences and dominate streaming platforms makes him a formidable ally or dangerous competitor. Oblak's role in this equation cannot be overstated. As a gatekeeper of the Chicago scene, his public response is a declaration that he is aware of the shifting dynamics and ready to assert control if necessary. Analysts and bloggers alike are speculating whether Oblak is preparing a musical response, planning a strategic move behind the scenes, or simply issuing a warning to maintain the balance of respect. Whatever the case, the fans are captivated, with tension building by the hour. Beyond the music, this situation has thrown the streets into a frenzy. Social media feeds are flooded with side conversations, memes, and reaction videos, each one attempting to decode the underlying message behind every post from Oblak, Chief Keef, and NBA YoungBoy. Forums are buzzing with debates over which side holds more influence, who stands to gain the most, and whether this could spark a larger conflict. The sheer scale of engagement shows how invested fans are not just in the music but in the personalities and legacies of these artists. Some are predicting new collaborations that could dominate charts and playlists, while others are warning that this could escalate into one of the most intense feuds the drill scene has ever seen. In any case, Oblak's measured yet firm response has already established him as a central figure in the conversation, with the eyes of fans and media alike fixed squarely on him. Industry insiders have also weighed in, suggesting that Oblak's response may signal a deeper strategy rather than a simple reaction. Sources hint at the possibility of behind-the-scenes discussions, potential collaborations with other Chicago artists, and even coordinated releases that could serve to reaffirm the city's influence. Meanwhile, analysts are monitoring streaming trends, social media engagement, and fan sentiment to predict what could happen next. The combination of Chief Keef's street credibility, NBA YoungBoy's commercial dominance, and Oblak's authoritative stance makes this a scenario where every move counts. The situation is fluid, and any unexpected post or announcement could tip the scales dramatically. Fans are glued to their screens, refreshing feeds and watching stories like a live-action drama, fully aware that a single move could change everything. The human element of this saga cannot be ignored. Fans are emotionally invested, creating a sense of immediacy and intensity rarely seen outside of major cultural moments. From heated Twitter debates to TikTok reaction videos, the energy is palpable, and the conversations are spreading beyond traditional fan circles into mainstream media. Oblak's influence and response have sparked discussions about loyalty, authenticity, and respect in hip-hop, and the ripple effects are being felt across communities and cities. Whether this escalates into a legendary collaboration, a cultural clash, or a street-level showdown, the world is watching every detail. The next few weeks will be crucial, as every post, every snippet, and every appearance could redefine alliances, influence, and power in the music world. Fans are waiting, anticipating, and analyzing, knowing that this story is far from over, and that Oblak's next move could set the tone for everything that follows. By now, the streets and social media are fully immersed in the unfolding drama between Oblak, Chief Keef, and NBA YoungBoy, and it's clear that the situation has reached a new level of intensity. Every fan, blogger, and insider is scrutinizing the smallest details, from lyrics in unreleased tracks to gestures caught on video, searching for a hidden message or sign of what might come next. Oblak's response wasn't just a casual statement. It was a declaration, and it has forced everyone involved to reassess their positions. Chief Keef, long accustomed to commanding attention and respect, now finds himself in a complex game of influence where one misstep could spark backlash. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy's team is carefully monitoring the reactions, knowing that the weight of this alliance carries risks and opportunities alike. The dynamic between these three forces is unprecedented, and the cultural stakes are enormous, affecting not only music charts but also street credibility and fan loyalty across multiple cities. One of the most intriguing aspects of this situation is how it has blurred the line between music and influence. Chief Keef's alliance with NBA YoungBoy is being interpreted by some as a strategic move to expand reach beyond Chicago, while Oblock's reaction underscores the idea that respect and authority in hip-hop can't simply be purchased or earned overnight. Oblock has cultivated a network of loyalty, mentorship, and influence over the years, and his response makes it clear that he isn't willing to let outside forces disrupt that ecosystem. Fans are reading between the lines, speculating about potential disses, musical rebuttals, or even behind-the-scenes negotiations that could either escalate or diffuse the tension. Analysts suggest that this moment isn't just a fleeting drama. It could define how alliances are formed and how respect is enforced in the drill scene for years to come. The online reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Clips of Oblock's response have gone viral, while debates rage across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Memes and reaction videos dominate feeds. Yet beneath the humor, there's a serious undercurrent of discussion about loyalty, authenticity, and influence. Fans are split, some praising Oblock for standing his ground, others analyzing Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy's potential strategy in forming this alliance. The discussions extend beyond music into the streets, where reputation and respect are currencies just as important as streams and chart positions. This cross-platform engagement has amplified the story to unprecedented levels, with influencers, bloggers, and media outlets picking up every nuance and pushing it to millions of viewers worldwide. It's a cultural moment where music, street credibility, and online influence collide, creating a perfect storm for drama, speculation, and viral content. Meanwhile, industry insiders are paying close attention to the ripple effects of this situation. A collaboration between Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy could dominate streaming platforms, influence trending topics, and potentially spark a wave of new drill-inspired tracks that shift the sound of hip-hop for months. Oblock's strategic response ensures that Chicago remains at the center of the conversation, reminding both fans and artists that the city's influence is far from waning. Some insiders even speculate that Oblock could use this opportunity to mentor new artists, release music that directly addresses the situation, or orchestrate collaborations that reinforces authority while subtly responding to the alliance forming across cities. The next moves are critical, and the industry is watching as closely as the fans. Every decision, every post, and every snippet of music could tip the balance and redefine the narrative. What's remarkable about this moment is the level of emotional investment it has sparked among fans. Comment sections are flooded with theories, predictions, and debates, while reaction videos dissect every angle, from lyrical content to social media timing. The engagement is so intense that even casual listeners are drawn into the story, feeling like they are part of a live drama unfolding in real time. Oblock's response has elevated him from a figure of influence to a central player in a story that spans cities, generations, and musical genres. Whether this leads to a legendary collaboration, a heated feud, or a combination of both, one thing is clear. The eyes of the hip-hop world are fixed on these three forces. Fans are not just waiting. They are anticipating, analyzing, and preparing for the next move that could define the direction of drill music and street culture for years to come. As the story between Oblock, Chief Keef, and NBA YoungBoy continues to unfold, the stakes keep rising. Fans and insiders alike are starting to realize that this isn't just another online feud or music collaboration. It's a power play with real implications for influence, respect, and legacy. Oblock's response, which initially seemed straightforward, has now taken on a life of its own. Every post, comment, and subtle social media move he makes is being interpreted as a sign of strategy, signaling that he isn't willing to let anyone, no matter how big, disrupt the balance he has worked so hard to maintain. The streets of Chicago are buzzing with speculation, while YoungBoy's fanbase in New Orleans is watching closely, trying to anticipate how this conflict, or potential alliance, might affect the broader hip-hop landscape. Analysts and music journalists are weighing in, dissecting every angle, and fans are glued to screens, refreshing feeds repeatedly for the slightest hint of a next move. The tension is so thick that it feels almost palpable, like a storm about to break, and everyone wants to know who will make the first move. O'Block's influence extends beyond music. It's about control, respect, and reputation. For years, he has cultivated loyalty in the Chicago drill scene, supporting younger artists, shaping narratives, and maintaining authority without having to dominate charts. That authority now faces a test as Chief Keef's partnership with NBA YoungBoy threatens to shift attention and sway influence away from Chicago's core. Fans are analyzing the timing of posts, the choice of words, and even subtle gestures in videos, interpreting them as coded messages about loyalty, power, and intent. The tension has become a cultural spectacle, with everyone, from casual fans to hardcore street followers, taking sides, predicting the next move, and debating who holds more sway. O'Block's response demonstrates his understanding of both the music and the culture, signaling that respect cannot be bypassed and that influence must be defended at all costs. Meanwhile, Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy have not remained silent. Each post and story adds fuel to the speculation fire, prompting reactions that range from celebration to outrage. Their fans are energized, creating viral content, memes, and reaction videos that further amplify the drama. The online energy has spilled over into mainstream media, with outlets covering the situation like a major political event, highlighting the significance of alliances, rivalries, and power dynamics in modern hip-hop. Every comment from O'Block is now a headline. Every subtle social media move is a talking point, and fans are treating this as a live, ongoing saga. The cultural stakes are high, and the tension continues to grow, setting the stage for what could be an unforgettable chapter in the history of drill music. Insiders hint that this situation could spark musical responses that are just as strategic as they are lyrical. O'Block could release tracks or freestyles addressing the situation, directly or indirectly, reinforcing his stance and warning that influence isn't just about numbers, it's about respect and presence. On the other side, Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy have the opportunity to turn this alliance into a landmark moment, potentially reshaping hip-hop trends while expanding their reach. Fans are predicting diss tracks, collabs, and even surprise appearances at events, all of which could escalate the drama further. Every move is now magnified, analyzed, and shared, creating a feedback loop that keeps the story alive and constantly evolving. This isn't just about music anymore, it's about power, reputation, and who gets to control the narrative in a culture where every detail matters. What makes this saga so compelling is how deeply fans are invested. Across Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, discussion threads are filled with breakdowns, predictions, and heated debates. Every meme, clip, and reaction video fuels the narrative, spreading it far beyond the immediate fan bases. O'Block's response has elevated him from a respected figure in Chicago to a central player in a story that spans cities, generations, and fan communities. Whether this develops into a historic collaboration, a full-blown feud, or a combination of both, one thing is undeniable. The eyes of the hip-hop world are locked onto this drama. Fans aren't just watching. They're analyzing, speculating, and preparing for the next chapter in what is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about stories in modern drill history. The coming days and weeks will be critical, and every post, video, and track could tip the balance of power, influence, and legacy forever. As the saga between O'Block, Chief Keef, and NBA YoungBoy reaches its climax, the streets and social media are more electrified than ever. Fans are analyzing every move, waiting for a resolution, a diss track, a collaboration, or even a public showdown of influence. The energy is unlike anything seen in recent years, with discussions spanning across Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Every post by Oblak, Chief Keef, or NBA YoungBoy is dissected, shared, and debated endlessly. Memes and reaction videos dominate feeds. Yet beneath the humor, there's a serious tension about loyalty, respect, and power dynamics within hip-hop. Oblak's response has become more than a statement. It has become a cultural moment, setting the tone for how influence and respect are measured in the modern drill and street music scenes. Fans are fully aware that this is about more than music. It's about legacy, authority, and who gets to control the narrative when two powerhouses collide. The strategic implications of this situation are immense. Chief Keef's alliance with NBA YoungBoy has the potential to dominate charts, trending topics, and streaming numbers, but it also puts both artists under scrutiny. Oblak, representing the backbone of Chicago's drill scene, has demonstrated that influence isn't just about streams or collaborations. It's about loyalty, presence, and the respect you command in your own territory. His measured, yet firm response has already sent waves throughout the hip-hop community, making it clear that Chicago drill remains a force to be reckoned with. Analysts and insiders are already speculating about what moves might come next. Whether Oblak will release music addressing the alliance, strategically mentor rising artists to reinforce his influence, or take steps behind the scenes to ensure the balance of power remains in his favor. Whatever the next steps are, one thing is certain: the world is watching, and every move matters. Social media has taken this saga to a whole new level. Every reaction, every breakdown video, and every meme is amplifying the story, turning it into a viral phenomenon. Fans from different cities are weighing in, debating which side holds more credibility, predicting lyrical disses, and theorizing about the next moves in this high-stakes chess game. The digital world has become an extension of the streets, where influence, respect, and power are constantly tested. Oblak's response has not only asserted his dominance but also reminded everyone that Chicago drill has a legacy that cannot be ignored. For fans, this isn't just entertainment. It's a live, unfolding drama where every post, track, and subtle gesture could signal a shift in loyalty or a power move. The anticipation is palpable, with audiences across platforms glued to screens, ready to react to every development. Industry insiders have pointed out that this could redefine the way alliances are viewed in hip-hop. A collaboration between Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy could set trends, dominate streaming platforms, and influence emerging artists across multiple cities. However, Oblak's presence in the conversation ensures that the Chicago drill scene remains central to the narrative. His response highlights that respect, influence, and legacy are owned and defended, not simply assumed. The strategic timing, choice of words, and public nature of his message suggest careful planning rather than impulsive reaction. Fans and media alike are watching for any musical releases, social media posts, or public appearances that could tip the balance, and speculation is running rampant. Every lyric, every snippet, every post is now treated as a potential move in this ongoing cultural chess game. As the saga reaches its peak, the stakes have never been higher. Fans are emotionally invested, dissecting every detail and predicting every possible outcome. Oblak has solidified his role as a key player, ensuring that the narrative cannot move forward without acknowledging his influence. Whether this story ends in a legendary collaboration, a heated feud, or an unprecedented mix of both, one thing is clear: it will leave a lasting mark on hip-hop culture. The coming days and weeks are critical, as every post, video, or track has the potential to redefine power, influence, and loyalty in drill music and beyond. Fans are not just spectators. They are active participants in the unfolding drama, anticipating the next move, analyzing the latest posts, and staying tuned for what could be one of the most unforgettable chapters in modern hip-hop history. If you're following this saga, make sure you don't miss a single development. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this story is far from over. Oblak, Chief Keef, and NBA YoungBoy are shaping one of the most explosive moments in hip-hop, and every post, track, and video could change the game entirely. Join the conversation in the comments. Let us know who you think holds the most influence, and share your theories on what might happen next. We'll be breaking down every update, reaction, and behind-the-scenes detail as it happens. So stay tuned for exclusive insights, analysis, and viral content you won't see anywhere else. This is more than music. It's culture, power, and street legacy in real time. Don't get left behind. Subscribe now and be part of the journey as we cover every twist and turn in this epic saga.